So today we are going to discuss about Muladhar Chakra. Muladhar Chakra have a different name in English. You can say Root Chakra or you can say Base Chakra. If you want to understand the position, the location of Muladhar Chakra, then it is exactly by the end of the spinal cord. This is a location which is assumed that it must be somewhere over there. But the right way is, when you do any type of sadhana, when you do any type of spiritual practice, meditation, then rather than someone else tells you that okay, this is this location, or the location is exactly on this particular spinal cord, no, you can come to know by experience that yes, this is the location of Muladhar Chakra, or this is the location of the Base Chakra. Immaterial of that, there are a number of things available on Google about Muladhar Chakra, about Base Chakra, that it have the major is a red color and it have 4 petals. This is all information which is already available there on the Google, and you can search for it. You don't need me for that. But the thing you want to understand, you have to understand, is that what is the importance of Base Chakra. Let me give you a small example. When I was small kid, not small kid actually, I was somewhere around 16-17 years, and I asked my father, my master, to show me, to teach me how to drive two-wheeler motorcycle. Then he told me, rather than just drive, you have to understand first the mechanism. Once you understand the mechanism, then it will be really easy for you whether to start a vehicle or not, whether to start a motorcycle, to take it for a long way, to take it for a short way, what. But before you start anything, you should have an understanding of what is going on, what is the structure of that vehicle. And then he showed me one thing which I never forgot. He showed me one thing, that when you kick the motorcycle, at that time there will be a spark. There will be spark somewhere in the machine, and that spark will start the whole machine, the whole motorcycle. If you take an example of a car, when you turn on the key, there will be a spark. There might be a spark somewhere in the machine, and that spark is a reason of the whole machine got started. And then you can walk, you can go for thousands of kilometers, that doesn't matter. But the important thing is, there are the mechanism, there are the whole machine is available, and there is a one small mechanism out of that, which is ignition. That ignition is have no value compared to the cost of machinery that we have in the car. But still, whatever is there, but if the ignition doesn't work, the whole car is useless. That is what he showed me over there when I was about 16-17 years. And he showed me that when you are driving any vehicle, you should know where the spark plug is, and you have to identify it. When you identify it, and when you see that okay, there are the dust, there are some carbon stuck over there, so if the carbon stuck over there, you have to kick more. If the carbon is not there, then just within a one kick it will be start. So he showed me how to clean it up. It is very simple thing, like it's fine, but it saved me number of times. I was somewhere on the middle of road, and suddenly something happened to my vehicle, and I can't understand what is going on. The first thing what I was doing, I checked the spark plug, and then I come to know that okay, this is the reason why it's not starting. Considering this example, Muladhar Chakra is a Base Chakra. If you consider this body as a machine, the car machine, this body as a car, then you have to consider Muladhar Chakra as a ignition module. This is a ignition from where your car or your machine should have more power. It might start, it might not start. Specifically, I am talking about a spirituality. One portion is a spirituality and the other portion is a materialism, pleasure. Because Muladhar Chakra is basically connected with the pleasure that what we feel in the world. I will come on that point later on, but let me explain you what is the main function I need to explain you right now. So Muladhar Chakra, this is a chakra, base chakra, and this is like an ignition for the whole spiritual system. Not a whole spiritual system, it is also ignition for a materialistic pleasure. Whatever pleasure we feel during our life, that is due to the activation or deactivation of the Muladhar Chakra. So here what we have to do, if we consider Muladhar Chakra as a base and root chakra, you have to clean it up. There are the spark, there are the energy, Kundalini energy, universal energy resides nearby there. And this is a hub to start a machine. Your machine is this, your body is your machine. So you have to start your machine, and to start your machine, ignition module is must. If ignition module have dust, ignition module have like carbon, and then you try to start it, it will not start. Whatever, if the battery is powerful, battery is perfect, still it will not create a spark in the car and the car will not start. So the simple thing is you have to remove that carbon from the sparking area. If you remove that like carbon from the sparking area, automatically even from one ignition it will start. You just start, key on, and it's done. Same way when you are talking about a spirituality, spiritual path, Muladhar Chakra is like a spark plug where there are the dust from number of years, there are dust carbon from number of births, because Muladhar Chakra is a chakra which have a basic, this is the level where your last few births experience memories are there, and those memories might be good, those memories might be bad. Whatever it is, it will create a carbon, it will create a dust over there near the Muladhar Chakra. And if the Muladhar Chakra is dusty, it's not clear, in that case whatever efforts you do, you can't go ahead, because the ignition is not working. Even you are sitting in meditation for 1 month, it will not work. The reason is because the dust is there and ignition is not there. Ignition is not there, then the energy will not move. The energy will not move, then the whole machine will not start. So to understand in simplified manner, one thing you have to make sure that when we are talking about Muladhar Chakra, it must be clear before starting any of the sadhana, before starting any of the spiritual practice. So to do so, there are a number of different exercises available, and even we had created one CD, music CD, where we are chanting the mantra, the seed mantra of the Muladhar Chakra, and that is LUM. It's L, LUM. So this mantra will activate Muladhar Chakra. You have to chant number of times, but rather than just chanting, you need a external support from somewhere, and that's why we had created this specific music healing CDs, music where you just have to do your pranayams and all that stuff what we do before meditation, and then you have to sit calmly, just listen to music, and then the music will give you the vibration which will activate your Muladhar Chakra, which will help you to cleanse your Muladhar Chakra. In simple terms, the thing is, Muladhar Chakra is a ignition spark. You require a spark over there, and if the spark is not working there, spark is slow over there, it will not start the whole mechanism, your whole car. To do so, Muladhar Chakra must be clear. For that we are using Shakti path. not only for Muladhar Chakra, but let me give you the small hint that how the Shaktipat works. When we give Shaktipat, when the master gives Shaktipat, the whole energy from master to the disciple, it will go towards the Muladhar Chakra, and it will create such a powerful and positive environment which will generate a positive energy in that area, and which will clean Muladhar Chakra, and then the energy, Kundalini energy, will start awakening, and this will go upward towards the Sahasrara Chakra, this area. So simple thing is, Muladhar Chakra is a base chakra, and you must have to clear it. If you don't clear it, you cannot go ahead in your spiritual practice. Apart from spiritual practice, now I'm coming on the part of the materialistic life. People like to enjoy. People love to enjoy, and people need the enjoyment. The more enjoyment you have in life, you consider yourself more successful, and that is what a psychology for all person from the ancient time. From the old times, all the people who came before me, before you, before anyone, and all the people who will be coming after us, they all have one simple psychology in the mind, that the more pleasure you have in your mind, the more pleasure you feel in the world, it's your success. So considering this scenario, understand it in this way. If you have enough money, too much money, it doesn't mean that you can enjoy the pleasure or you can enjoy the happiness in the world. You might see number of people, they have enough money, but they met suicide because they are not happy even after whatever money they have. We are looking for money, the people are looking for more and more money, but still people who have money, out of them many are not satisfied, or many are not happy. So my just saying is that, my point is that even if you have enough, whatever you want, not only money, whatever you want, or even if you don't have, it doesn't make that much difference when you talk about pleasure. But when the spark plug, again let me come to the Muladhar Chakra. Again, when we come to the spark plug is the area where there is a dust. It is not clear. If it is not clear, in that case, even you want to enjoy materialistic pleasure in the life, you try to do so, you do something, but you cannot get the maximum out of that. You think you should, let me explain you with the number. If you go for a long drive, and you go for any of the movie, you go for any of the food, and then you assume that I will be getting a 99% return out of that, that means I will enjoy too much. But the thing is, because the Muladhar Chakra is not clear, and because of that, even if you expect number of things, like many more, you are getting less enjoyment. Even whatever is good, like you plan, you are doing the same thing still. And the reason is, to get a materialistic pleasure in a life, you need to cleanse Muladhar Chakra. The more cleanse the Muladhar Chakra, more pleasure you will be getting, even after doing less those activities which you assume that you might do, and you will get a maximum. Earlier you will take, like you are doing the activities for 100%, still you will be getting 30% enjoyment, pleasure in your life out of whatever activities you are doing. But if your Muladhar Chakra is clear, then in that case, even if you are doing only 30% of activities, still you are getting 100% pleasure. So I'm just giving you idea, this is what my understanding is and my experiences. That doesn't mean that it's your experience. If you want to feel that, then in that case you have to walk on this path. You have to do meditation every day, you have to take Shakti path, you have to follow the things what we are saying. You have to do by yourself. I can guide you, but I cannot put you, and I cannot take you from there to next level. Yes, that is what you have to do, and that is your part. So in simple terms, Muladhar Chakra is considered is a base of energy. Muladhar Chakra is considered as a point from where the spirituality and from where materialistic pleasure will start. But to get both ways, you need to have a clear Muladhar Chakra, and to do so you might listen the music CD that we have, music that we had created, and it was created by our master with his sound and his vibrations. And apart from there, you have to do meditation every day. Specifically, I am talking about the people who are looking for a materialistic pleasure. They are not looking for any spiritual practices or spiritual pleasure or spiritual benefits. Still, if you want to feel happiness in the world, your Muladhar Chakra should be clear. And to do so, I told you what you can do. Just do it. If you have any questions, just let me know. I will try to help you as much as I can, as per my understanding, as per my experience. Thank you.